Hey guys, welcome back to my kitchen. I'm Chef Dean Max. Today we're going to do a great recipe for corn, and it is very regional to my area, this flavor, when I was a kid. So I want to share it with you, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So click subscribe if you're not doing that already, and give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and ring that bell. And I look forward to seeing you back. Hey guys, welcome to the kitchen. Today, corn. How great is that, right? Beautiful, well, we call it usually summer corn, right? But actually, living down in the southeast in Florida, the corn that we have actually comes around March and April. So this time of year, we get beautiful local corn. And actually, they send it all over the U.S. So if you're eating corn in March and April in the U.S., you're probably eating corn either from California or from Florida. So it's really important that you kind of know how gentle you need to cook corn to retain its qualities of tenderness, right, and sweetness. So when you're doing it whole, which is what we're doing today, you just want to boil it for 6 minutes, and that's it. So I'm going to drop this in salted boiling water. This water is already boiling back there, and I'm going to drop it in there, and I want that to sit there. I want them all to sit in there nicely like this, and I'm going to let that boil for 6 minutes. So when that's done, we're gonna have a nice sauce to pour on top of it. So to make this sauce, I'm also gonna need to heat some things up here. So I've got vinegar. I use apple cider vinegar. And for this, it's gonna be about a half a cup of apple cider vinegar. All right, so it's a lot of vinegar, right? And then we're gonna go with a spoonful. This is my garlic puree or garlic confit. You can click above here to my left and check out that recipe. Super easy to follow. But the great part about it is it's already a cooked garlic, so it's sweet. It's got all that beautiful garlic flavor, and it's gonna be really nice in this corn dish. And then Old Bay. So for this Old Bay, I'm gonna use 1, 2, yes, 3 tablespoons. Actually, that's it for my container, so I'm using the whole container. 3 tablespoons of Old Bay, and we're gonna do some mustard. I'm gonna do like a strong teaspoon of mustard. I'm gonna stir that in. Don't put any salt yet because there's a lot of salt in Old Bay. Now, Old Bay is an ingredient for me that goes back to childhood. I grew up on the Eastern Shore of Virginia on a farm. And so we were in between the Chesapeake and the Atlantic. So we had crabs and shrimp and all types of fish and seafood to eat. But definitely doing the crab boils outside on picnic tables, it just reminds me of being a kid. We'd put corn, tomato salad, and my mom would make some really amazing recipes to go with that too. Potatoes, potato salads, coleslaw salads, all that. But this sauce is something that I came up with kind of from that memory, and it's all those flavors that were around that table. So the Old Bay, the vinegriness of the salads as well, and that little bit of mustard in there. What we need to do is we're gonna put this on our stovetop, and we're gonna cook that for probably we're gonna cook that for about, I think, 3 to 4 minutes. So bring it to a boil, let it simmer for 3 to 4 minutes, and then take it off, and it's done. But I'm going to show you how to finish it, and that's the important part. So stay tuned with me. All right, you guys, we're back, and I've got my corn back here, and it's just finished. So that was 6 minutes, and it is beautiful. You can see the color on that corn, maybe not through the steam, but the color on that corn is gorgeous. And this is bicolor corn, so you get a mixture of super sweet and semi-sweet corn. So I'm going to set that to the side and let it cool off a little bit, and I'm going to show you the tail end of this recipe, which is the sauce. So the sauce here is boiling, same amount of time. I put that on a little bit after, so it's about 3 minutes. So with this corn, you cook it at the same time. 6 minutes for the corn, 3 minutes you got this boiling, this mixture of vinegar and garlic, mustard, Old Bay. And then, now you got to close your eyes because we're going to put a boatload of butter in here. Like probably, I'm going to say 1/4 of a pound. So if this is a 1 pound block, I'm putting actually 1/4 of that block in here. And then, yeah, I'm actually, yep. Almost, actually, I'm going to say, no, it's a half. It's a half because I had used 1/4 already and there's 1/4 left. So it's a half of a 1 pound block of butter, okay? Now, you can see that in there, it's going to start to melt. We want cold butter because when I blend this, which I'm going to do right now, we want that to be, now, it's going to be hot. So when you open this, just let it crack and you hear the steam come out. Then you can open it up. Don't try to rip it off immediately. You don't want it to kind of pop off. So with that, look at how creamy that is, right? Oh my God. That's like my youth right there, is creamy Old Bay with butter. Now, of course, we're missing probably the most exclusive ingredient of that area, which is steamed crabs. But that's okay because I'm going to saturate my corn in that Old Bay butter. You can see it's just sitting in there and getting nice and juicy. So I'll just put an ear of that down here like this. Well, let me do this. Yeah, put an ear of that down there like this. And oh, look at that. So this has got that beautiful vinegariness, butteriness, great flavor of Old Bay. You're missing crab meat, but it's okay. We can do it. We're gonna go with the poor man's lunch here, which actually is something we would eat for dinner a lot growing up on the farm. Because in the summer, is just have diced up, really nice summer tomatoes with a little bit of the same apple cider vinegar and olive oil, salt, and pepper, and that was it. So this is how I would serve this. This is really kind of a great summer lunch, if you will. It's just great corn, a little bit more pepper on top. Doesn't get any more perfect than that, so let's try. And the corn is sweet and delicate, and that Old Bay sauce is so tasty. So you can use this for this corn. Otherwise, if you're making crab cakes, it goes good with crab cakes. Or if you're steaming corn, it's a great dipping sauce instead of like drawn butter. Try that sometime for lobster, for shrimp. Actually, for shrimp, it's great too. So it works for a lot of things. So hope you enjoy it. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up and I'll see you back soon. I'm Chef Dean Max.